Hello, everyone. In this specific video, I will be going over event policies, and these are things that the dean's office has implemented to make sure that we need to take care of. So specifically, we need to take attendance at every event. So you as a student academic association will do this through Handshake, and those instructions are sent in the day of event email. It's really easy to follow. They just need to essentially put in their net IDs as they come into the door, and through that they will be able to make sure that they check in. And taking attendance is crucial, specifically because it helps with the admissions process, specifically for underclassmen that are trying to get, let's say, like they're trying to get into the finance program and they're attending finance events. When the board of directors go over someone's application and sees that they attend finance society events, they're going to favor them more, showing that they are involved in the community, that they're invested in getting into the finance program. So make sure to take that attendance, as it also provides analytics for the dean's office, and it helps your student academic association to forecast for future events. So it doesn't just help the underclassmen and the dean's office, but it also helps you to know what to do going forward for your next events. And then now we're going to come to advertising for your events. So this is a very important policy, is that you're not able to advertise your events before they're approved on Handshake. So this includes in your newsletter and social media, announcing it in class. You can try to make your flyers beforehand, but you cannot publish them. You're not able to share them more than anything, because it would really suck to advertise an event that for whatever reason doesn't get approved. And then that's just going to make confusion, and it could be a mess for your club. So make sure that you do not advertise any events before they are approved on Handshake. When it comes, one of the forms is digital signage, which we do need five, or the office that does digital signage here in the Tanner building needs 5 days notice. And that's 5 business days specifically. So, and here's the guidelines. This is also sent in your event approved email. So the sooner you get your event approved, the sooner you can advertise your events. So that's why, in order to have a successful event, it's not just about having, like, we asked for the 2-week policy. The dean's office has specifically requested that, but that also benefits you as you're able to give yourself more time to advertise for your events. Now, risk management. When you are submitting your event request, include all the details for your event, every single thing as possible that has to do with physical activity, especially because this will help your event get processed. When I was very transparent submitting a Women in Finance event for their closing carnival, when I was able to show all the activities that were listed, they approved it very quickly. Lack of transparency is going to cause setbacks. They're going to ask questions. They're going to cause them to wonder why we're holding back information. And if you don't share certain details of your event and you execute it, your student academic association could get suspended. So make sure that you're just sharing all the details, all the things that you're doing. Because more than anything, everyone that attends the event is required to sign a liability release form. And that's according to the events that you share. So if someone were to get hurt and you didn't mention it in the event submission of the specific activity that they got hurt doing, then you can get in trouble. You can get in trouble, and it can be a mess. So just make sure to include all the details. When it comes to tablecloths, the Tanner building provides tables, but not tablecloths. I had this happen in the past. It was a little bit of a mess. So make sure that that you schedule BYU Laundry to get the right amount of tablecloths. And in order to make those kinds of purchases, because it does cost about like $3 a tablecloth approximately for rental, get the account code from your department secretary or office to the billing code, essentially. So yeah, you reach out to your department secretary office, they'll be able to give you that information. When it comes to guest speakers and VIPs, this is specific talking about non-recruiter people, right? So it could be just any kind of off-campus guest speaker. This could also pertain to C-suite or even general authorities, or motivational guest speakers like Liz Wiseman, for example. So you need to vet the speaker before you even invite them to campus. And this is more than anything because it'd be sad if you invite them to campus and you say, "Oh, sorry, you actually didn't get approved." So before you even invite them to campus, it's important to look at to see their past. If they have any legal accusations, if there's any fraud, legal issues, make sure that they follow the BYU political neutrality policy. Um, and this is going to be completed by a new non-student BYU faculty. So this could be done by your advisor, for example. That's usually how they do it. But if you have someone else that you want to sign, you can share that. You just need to make sure, and you will see once you do the event submission that it will ask for the person who vetted it. So in this case, let's say you have Ian Clark as your advisor, and he goes over and he vets the person. Let's say he's vetting Liz Wiseman. You put in Liz Wiseman, she's over the Wiseman group, and you're going to put that Ian Clark vetted her, making sure that she abided by these policies and that she is good to bring to campus. So that is for everyone, not including recruiters. If it is a recruiter, it's pretty simple. You just include the name of the recruiter along with their company, and you don't have to provide more details. But when it comes to other just general guest speakers that are from off campus, C-suites, general authorities, other bigwigs, you need to include all this information. And if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. We're here to help you. Please know that we're here to help you get your events processed. And there are a lot of policies that come with it. So if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. We're here to help you.